If you own an Xbox or are a PC gamer and don't have a subscription to Xbox Game Pass, you are heavily missing out. For a low monthly fee, you can gain access to a catalogue of hundreds of games, saving yourself a lot of money. Within the Xbox Game Pass library, there are many hidden gems, and in this video, I'm going to show you the top 10 games that I recommend you should give a go. A Plague's Tale: Innocence is an action-adventure stealth game. You take control of Amicia, and using a combination of stealth and limited tools, you must evade soldiers and rat hordes, solve puzzles, and take care of your younger brother Hugo. The game graphically looks amazing, and the gameplay is interesting and captivating. A Plague's Tale won a total of 11 awards and was nominated for a total of 38. Quite the accolade for what is an incredible game.
Listen, pilot, it's time to get back to work.
The Long Dark is an incredible indie survival game in which, after a plane crash, you go on the search for a female counterpart. You must survive the Canadian wilderness in the harsh winter, solving puzzles, following quests, and making sure you don't succumb to the wild animals that are always on your tail. The Long Dark has an incredible storyline and keeps the player engaged throughout. The graphics are interesting to look at, and the developer has stated that they wished for it to feel as though you are playing a watercolour painting.
Whatever they ask.
Microsoft Flight Simulator is the latest and most impressive entry to a long line of simulators dating back to 1982. Deemed as the safest way to travel during the COVID-19 pandemic, Microsoft Flight Simulator is a thoroughly immersive experience. Using incredible AI technology, the sim uses data from Bing Maps to 3D generate the entire globe. Alongside third-party add-ons, you are able to fly a vast variety of aircraft to almost every destination on Earth. Many reviewers call Microsoft Flight Simulator the most aesthetically pleasing game of 2020.
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Control is a supernatural third-person action-adventure game. You will be required to master a combination of supernatural abilities, modifiable loadouts, and reactive environments, all whilst fighting through a deep and unpredictable world. The enemies in Control are primarily human agents and are possessed by an otherworldly force known as the Hiss. The enemies range from standard humans carrying firearms to heavily mutated variations that possess a variety of superpowers. Graphically, the game looks fantastic, and you'll be sure to sink a good few hours into this one. Forza Horizon 5 is the 12th main installment within the Forza series. The game is set in a representation of Mexico and received universal acclaim upon release. Forza Horizon 5 has the largest map of the entire series, being 50% larger than its predecessor. The player can explore the open world freely or choose to complete the campaign mode and compete in multiplayer races. Both the cars and player characters can be extensively customized. Forza Horizon 5 was also the biggest ever launch for an Xbox Game Studios game. So whether you are a racing fan or not, I would highly recommend starting your engines and going for a drive. Thank you for watching this far, and if you're enjoying this video, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out, and I am thankful to all those that do. It's also worth noting, you may have noticed that some of what I would call the obvious choices, such as Halo, Minecraft, and Gears of War, will not appear in this list. But for obvious reasons, you should go and play those too. Now on to number 6. Back 4 Blood is a co-op first-person shooter from the creators of the Left 4 Dead franchise. You are the centre of a war against the Ridden, also known as zombies. These once human hosts of a deadly parasite have turned into terrifying creatures bent on devouring what remains of civilization. With the extinction of humankind on the brink, it's up to you and your friends to take the fight. The game direction is constantly adjusting to player actions, ensuring exciting fights, extreme gameplay diversity, and much tougher hordes of Ridden. If you enjoy zombie shooters, this is an absolute must for you to go and try. Playing as the son of the immortal Prince of the Underworld, you will wield powers and mythic weapons to break free from the clutches of the God of the Dead. New surprises await each time you delve into the ever-shifting underworld, whose guardian bosses will remember you. Graphically, Hades has an atmospheric presentation and spectacular hand-painted environments, alongside an awesome soundtrack bringing the underworld to life. Hades encompasses a hack-and-slash combat system and is an awesome take on the classic dungeon crawler genre. It's a small download, so well worth a look.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived.
Who remembers Beam Hospital from 1997? It was one of the very first PC games I ever played. Now here we are in 2022, and we can play a modern take on this style of game with 2 Point Hospital. You take on the role of a hospital administrator charged with constructing and running a hospital. You can easily see how this is a spiritual successor to the before mentioned theme hospital. The goal of 2 Point Hospital is to cure patients of fictitious, comical ailments. There is a large emphasis on humour, especially as visiting real hospitals is often unpleasant. There are obviously a large number of improvements compared to its spiritual predecessor, including new elements such as hospital levels and room prestige. 2 Point Hospital is a super fun way of killing a few hours. Overcooked 2 is a fun little game best played with friends. Take over chaotic kitchens and save the world by feeding the unbred. Having to move around the kitchens via teleporters, moving platforms, and saving time by throwing ingredients to one another across dynamic kitchens, you and your friends will be challenged to get the highest score you can. You will be cooking in many different themed kitchens ranging from sushi restaurants, magic schools, and even alien planets. Overcooked 2 definitely has the ability to overwhelm, but you will have a good laugh and feel a sense of achievement once you overcome each level. Super Lucky's Tale is a playground platformer for all ages. You follow Lucky, the energetic and lovable hero, on his quest to find his inner strength and help his sister rescue the Book of Ages. Whilst working your way through the various levels, you will encounter a hilarious supporting cast who become friends and allies. You will test your skills with puzzles and obstacle courses, explore hidden secrets of new worlds, and dive into unpredictable foxholes, or try side-scrolling challenge levels to unlock additional rewards. Super Lucky's Tale will take you back to the golden age of classic platformers. Well guys, that rounds up my top 10 Xbox Game Pass games for 2022. I hope you enjoyed this video and delve into some of the games mentioned. Please do let me know which games you have tried off of your Xbox Game Pass in the comments down below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss out on the next video. Till the next one, catch you around.